হ্যালো, কথা শোনা যাচ্ছে? একটু অন্য এসএমএস করো তো, আমি একটু বুঝি যে কি জানি ঠিক হয়েছে কিনা। একজন না, হ্যালো, কি যেন নাম, ইয়াপ, কি ইয়াপ, আই ডোন্ট নো, বুঝছি না, হ্যাম যাই, একটু অন্য এসএমএস করেন। কেমন আছো? যাক, ঠিক হয়েছে। উম, আজকে ঠিক আছে। হ্যাঁ, ঠিক আছে, যাক, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। আমি বুঝছি আমি কেন কিসের জন্য এরকম হয়েছিল। যাই হোক, ওকে, সব ঠিকঠাক তো, তাই না? তো এটা একটা আইডি, যে আইডিতে এখন র্যাঙ্ক পুশ হবে। ওকে, কি অবস্থা সবার? আমার 3 মডারেট কেমন আছেন আপনারা? হোয়াটস আপ জিদান? আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। হাউ আর ইউ? আই এম ফাইন। সৌরভ, হোয়াটস অ্যাবাউট ইউ ব্রো? খারাপ, কালকে আবার আরেক প্রবলেম হবে নতুন নতুন। ইউটিউব মানেই অলওয়েজ বসে থাকতে হবে, কখন আসে ইউটিউবে একটা করে প্রবলেম ধরায় দেয়, বুঝছো? ইউটিউবের কাজই হচ্ছে এরকম, নুব মার্কা। আছি মোটামুটি, আমিও উম, বলতে পারো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। আচ্ছা, এটা টাইম আছে তো না? যেহেতু আনলিমিটেড তাহলে খেলবো, খেলি, রিসিভ না করলেই হলো অবশ্য। অল গুড। ওকে, আইডি রিভিউ, নো, নো আইডি রিভিউ, জাস্ট ডিভিশন। এই আইডিতে অ্যাটাক ভালো, একটু ডিফেন্সের সমস্যা। তো আজকে ফ্রেন্ডলি না, ডিভিশন খেলবো যদি হয় লাস্টের দিকে, দুই একটা যেরকম লাস্টের দিকে খেলি ওই রকম। ও, আমার আমার তো 3 মডারেট এখন, অনেক জায়গায় মডারেট, মানে তারা হচ্ছে, না আর মারবো না আমি এইবার। আহ 5K জমাবো, তোমরা বুঝছো এটা কি জানি কইছে, মনে পড়ছে না, তাই না? সায়ন ভাই বলছে, সায়ন ভাই, ওইটা ঠিক। লাক অনেক ভালো হইলে তুমি আবার পাইছো ওইদিকে নেইমারের ওই জায়গায় পাইছিলে, অল্পতেই পাইছো, বুঝছো? তো না যাওয়াই উচিত। কথা বলে না দেখে বলছি, না দেখে বলছি। সায়ন ভাই অন্য অন্য লাইভ স্ট্রিমে কথা বলে, হ্যাঁ, খালি আমাদের লাইভ স্ট্রিমেই কথা বলে না। আমাদের আমাদের লাইভ স্ট্রিম সায়ন ভাইয়ের ভালো লাগে না। 5400 কয়েন 3টা ইপিক, তাহলে তখন বুঝতে তো পারছো, সব লাখ। যদি না দেয় তখন মনে আফসোস হবে যে 5000 পর মারলে ভালো হতো।
Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see.
কেমন আছো? স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট ইউজার আর
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here.
তাই লেখা ছিল?
These fans love their football and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We are just getting started. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need it.
Oh, he's been caught now. It's
That's what you call
inspired goalkeeping.
Hi,
Well, it's
hello,
probably
কেমন
going
আছেন?
to take
সাব্বির
something
ভাইয়া,
very
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ
special
ভালো,
to
আপনি
beat him
কেমন
today.
আছেন?
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Searching pass he's played there. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Knocks it into space. It's a promising position. Shot could be on. Hazard. Goes down, but nothing given. And here's the chance to counter. That's good vision.
ভাই এত স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট ভরে গেছে এই ফুটবলে বলার বাইরে। আজকে আমি যতগুলো ম্যাচ খেলছি খালি স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট মানে টায়ার্ড হয়ে গেছি।
And it's De Bruyne. Hazard. Now it's Eto'o. Ibrahimovic touches it back.
আরে আমি তো শট নিছি রে ভাই।
Ronaldinho, very much a man of this moment.
এই ম্যাচ পর একবার ডিএম চেক করতে পারবে? আমি হ্যাঁ পারবো।
"30 minutes gone. Now it's Nedved. And that is a little undercooked.
ও
Mohamed
ভালো
Salah
ইন্টারসেপশন।
threads one in. Hazard. Zanetti. Guardiola. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Zanetti conjures time and space where few can. It's Eto'o!
পিটার চেক
And
না?
he has kept it out somehow.
Eto'o is offering
হাই,
a nice smile there.
আর্নব রহমান, কি অবস্থা ভাই, কেমন আছেন? আমার এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো।
Barcelona have their second corner now.
জাতান হেড দো।
Oh, good
নাইস জাতান কি বাই।
Barcelona are in front. Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Barcelona leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score. Oh, just to keep them, chance for a shot! It's a decent watch,
আমার
a
গোল
frantic
দেখে
watch.
গোল
It is
দেখে
half-time.
আপু এটা কি আপনার আইডি? না ভাইয়া,
Shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only
আচ্ছা
things
গালি
lacking.
দিছে গালি।
Barcelona
কথা
leading
হচ্ছে
by one
সো
at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was
Portugal
genuine
fan বলতে
intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the
আরে
game.
দুইটা
I
অ্যাটাক
think
অন
they
করে
won a
দিয়েছে,
strong start
সাথে
just after the
স্মার্ট
break,
অ্যাসিস্ট অন করছে, আমি
to
শিওর।
force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. Back underway then. Well, can he finish?
ব্রো ডবল অ্যাটাক
Taken goal.
নেভার এভার ইউজ করা উচিত না
And they are
চলে
cruising.
গেছে
One sweeping move
चल
executed with deadly
गया
efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
গেমে স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট ইউটিউবে অ্যাড সব নিয়ে জীবন প্যারাময় হয়ে গেছে ভাই কি আর করার এই লেপ যদি না নেয় তাহলে এগুলো কথা আমি সাবস্টিটিউট করলাম না কেন আচ্ছা চলে গেছে
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
ট্রাভেল
In with
ব্রো
the challenge.
ব্রো জাতান
There's a
রান
sharp bit of ball here.
শট পাওয়া শট গোল কি আটকায়
And a chance!
পিটা চেক কা বাচ্চা
That was no routine
জাতানের
save.
ফিনিশিং
Ibrahimovic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
চলো কলার এক নিয়ে আসি জাতান দিলই তো হেড এবার আসবে আমাদের কলার সাথে পাতো অ্যান্ড এইদিকে স্কাই ড্রাগন স্কাই এদিকে অ্যাঙ্করিং দেব আমাদের হেডার যখন আছেই তখন নিয়ে খেলতে আর কি সমস্যা ইন ম্যাচ রোল ইয়াপার নেস্তা আর এইদিকে আমাদের লম্বু কলা কাজ নর্মাল শট ইজিক্যাল টু গোল আচ্ছা এঞ্জেল আপু কি না আইডি কিনিনি ভাইয়া সাবস্ক্রাইবারের অ্যাকাউন্ট ডিভিশন পুশ হচ্ছে
Substitution for Barcelona, number 18.
Well, the first goal came from this.
ওকে কলার আসো
Ito,
আসছে
number 7, Nedved. Coming on the
কলার
Oh, crazy! Oh, it rattles the
ও
bar.
নো নো নো
Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Stojkovic.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Picked out brilliantly. Trameni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest. Pato! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
আবার এটা কন করছে পাগল ছেলে ওয়াই আর ইউ এটা করা উচিত না
Looking to play him in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nesta being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their...
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the
না
spot.
না আইডি পোস্ট দিতে কি
Czech clearly
কষ্ট লাগে না
engaging in
নাকি?
mind games here. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Barcelona are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need
কলার
arise.
হলো এখানে
He's found a way through.
কলার যদি এখানে থাকে হেড কে দিবে হেড
Looking for the run. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that has not gone well. Guardiola is always looking to break lines. Tries to play it through. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
অফসাইড
Oh, super
অফসাইড
ball.
অফসাইড
Caught offside that time.
হ্যাঁ ডিএম দেখবো হৃদয় ভাই আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আপনি কেমন আছেন আপনি ওয়ান নিউ গেম খেলেন মাই সালাদ বার আগে গেমটা খেলতেন কি গেম
Saliba.
এটা কি রিলেটেড
More and more pressure on the ball here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, easy pickings there. Marquinhos. De Bruyne. Some intricate passing, looking... Joe! Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Oh, good-looking ball. Stojkovic. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Pato. Now it's Hazard. Collar tries a shot!
হাই
Outstanding save to keep that out.
আজকে পরে ফ্রেন্ডলি লাইভ করবেন লাস্টের দিকে
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
কলার মান সম্মান রাখ ভাই
Terrific effort!
পাতো বল দিচ্ছে কলার
Cruising! They
কলার
are
আর কি
cruising!
ও সরি স্যার নেস্তা ছিল আমি ভাবছি পাতো
They will take that. They are absolutely
My
ripping
opponent
it.
has lot of energy, bro.
A
God.
wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Well, there's the clearance. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And he's in on goal! And that's it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours.
হ্যালো। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম তুষার ভাই, আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো, আপনি কেমন আছেন? হ্যালো লিখতে যে হেল্প লিখতেছি, আচ্ছা আচ্ছা। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম সবুজ ইসলাম, ভালো আছি দাদা, আপনি ভালো আছেন? হ্যাঁ ভয়েস ঠিক আছে, আমি একটু মিউট করে কাজ করছিলাম। খুব শখের প্লেয়ার। ও আচ্ছা, মাঝে মাঝে কোথায় চলে যান একদম নীরবে নিভৃতে? ও আচ্ছা, আমি একটু মানে সাইড টক হইলে তখন তো আর মাইক্রোফোন অন করে রাখা যায় না, বুঝছেন? চলো ডিভিশন খেলতে हैं। কত দূর যাওয়া যায়? ইন ম্যাচ, ইন ম্যাচ রোল কারে কারে দিয়ে আছে? জাতান ইব্রাহিম, নেস্তা, ও সরি সরি সরি, আর হচ্ছে জাতান ইব্রাহিম দি। ও ইটো। হ্যালো কে প্রধান? জিম ভাইয়া কেমন আছেন? নো কি আতিক মিজি, নো হোয়াট ডু ইউ মিন বাই খেলবা? না না না, ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলবো না, ডিভিশন ডিভিশন ব্রো। চলো लेट्स गो, चलते हैं। हम আমি মনে নাই আমি ডিভিশন খেলছিলাম না। হৃদয় কি বলেন? ওরে অপোনেন্টের এরোপ্লেন বানাইছে, ওই যে যুদ্ধ করার যে গুলি বানায় না, ওইগুলি। ফরমেশন জিহাদ কাহা পার হো? জিহাদ ওই তো এখনো লাইভে আসেনি তাই না?
Oh, what a sight
যারা
this
যারা
is.
লাইভ
The
স্ট্রিম
colour, the
দেখছেন
choreography, the
তারা প্লিজ
camaraderie.
লাইক করে
The
দিন,
fans have pulled out all the
অ্যান্ড
stops to make this a
যদি
monumental
নতুন হয়ে
occasion.
থাকেন অবশ্যই অবশ্যই ভালো লাগলে সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিন।
And the mood is
অপোজিট
boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters
দেখি ট্রাই করি
who are
কিছুদিন
ready now to
খেলতে।
perform.
অপোনেন্ট উইন করছে, আচ্ছা অপোনেন্ট উইন, ওকে সমস্যা নাই।
So we're up and running.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
How Kubasi gets across to intercept that. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Ibrahimovic.
নাইস গোল,
Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's...
Gets his head on it!
রে
Goal! That is
বলই করতে
remarkable!
পারেনি,
All
ফিক্সিং করে হেড
square
দিয়ে
in
দিছে।
a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Manchester United restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Might be real chance!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he's quick to return it. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Nedved. Eto'o. He's had a shot!
Nice goal.
Good goal, Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
এমনিতে আমি প্রেসিং করি
Barcelona leading now.
এই এটা দিয়ে তখন
Swings it across.
প্রত্যেকবার মজা দিই
Check claims it without any fuss. Oh, that's a key interception. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. That looks a good ball through.
আরে ভাই কোনো
He's
ফাউল না
been
সিরিয়াসলি
bundled over. That is a foul.
লাল কার্ড দেওয়া উচিত
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
ডিভিশন চলছে ডিভিশন
Hazard with a real chance here.
ফ্রি কিক নেওয়ার
Looking
মতন
to
কেউ
widen the
নাই
gap even further here. Hazard! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Guardiola. Kubasi back towards the middle. Check. And it's Zanetti. Quality ball. Now it's Eto'o.
There will be 3
The pressing's
minutes added
intense
time.
and it's paid off. Well, nicely intercepted. Looking for a runner. That has not gone well. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
Just a quick announcement. It is
Either
now
side
time for
holding
a
back
special
here.
lottery.
It has been
Please
quite a
connect
একটু
half.
tickets
পর
when you
আমি
arrive.
যদি সাবস্টিটিউট করতে যাই তখন হয়ে যায় কি
complacent. They need to go
কি
with
বলে
same intensity and tempo. They
ও
showed
এই
in
নিউ
getting
থেকে
both the
পাইছে
goals. Try to get another now
কি
and
লাভ
establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Barcelona
Probably that
are
way,
leading,
maybe.
but it is still delicately
তবে
poised.
যাই হোক সেটা
It's
হচ্ছে
2-1.
একটু পর নামায় আরফেল টাওয়ার ফুল টাইম খেলানো যায় না
Substitution in
নেভিডের
progress.
কথা বলছি নেভিড বলছি হ্যাঁ তো ওর কথা বলছি না আর আদার্স
On to
তো চেঞ্জ
business
করতে
again.
হবে না
Eto'o. Oh, easy pickings there. That's been cut out, well played. No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's superb. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know,
And the
অফসাইড
shot!
হয় না
Oh, good finish.
কি রে অফসাইড হয়নি আমি অফসাইড বলে ছেড়ে দিছি
Done it again. It is incredible.
well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So again, we have parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Just eases him off the ball. Ibrahimovic receives it in a good position here. Now it's Dani Olmo. Chouameni cuts out the pass. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. De Bruyne. Guardiola. And this is Eto'o. Whatever he had in mind, that was not
বুঝি না
it.
কেন এরকম হয় ভাই
David Villa, who does have an assist to his name.
আমি তো পাস অনেকক্ষণ আগে
That's
দিই
really well manoeuvred.
আরে
Pass has been
ভাই
well intercepted. Guardiola. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nedved never out of the action for very long. Eto'o. Can he finish?
এটু
Oh, Barcelona!
সাবস্টিটিউটে দেখো
And they're back in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
ভার অ্যাড করা দরকারি ফুটবল ভিআর ভিআর আচ্ছা আচ্ছা
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
হ্যাঁ বলতে পারেন ভালো
Changes
কাজ
of
আছে
foot here and from both sides.
Eto'o. Number
So we have a
7.
breakthrough.
Nedved.
Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the number one contender, and he's done it again.
Number 5.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Number 24. Figo.
Rudiger.
Substitution.
Bale kept his eye on it, and he's there. So what can they make of this? And it's played forward. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Dealt with
এই মুহূর্তে
nicely by
গোল
the
খাওয়া যাবে
defence.
আর আমি ভুল করলেই
Just 5
ঝামেলা
minutes remaining now. Decent chance!
রে ভাই
It's
গোল
Ramos.
দিয়ে
Who's
দিছিল
gonna get there?
ওই মারেও দিছে
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. Manchester United with a corner and
এদিকে তো
hardly any time left
বাতিস্টুটা
on the clock.
না না সরি ভ্যান ব্রিটেন অনেক ঝামেলা
The
করছে
message is
এত লম্বা
simple. Defend this with your
আমার একটা এরকম
lives.
লম্বা ডিফেন্স যদি থাকতো
Tries to get it clear. And he's there to belt it away.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
নিজেই নিজের যদি শত্রু হয় আর কি জীবনে
The final seconds now. Can he get it through? And time is up. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose.
কে ভালো সেভ দিছে আমার ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম আহমদ প্রান্ত এটা আমার আইডি না ফ্রেন্ড রিকোয়েস্ট দিয়েন না ম্যাচ আপ খেলতে খেলতে আঙ্গুল ব্যথা হয়ে গেছে ওরে প্রো 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 মোতাহের 37 জাতান তো নুসু খান এই আইডিটা দিয়ে দিয়েছি, ওই আইডি এখন আমার কাছে নাই। আমার তো অনেকগুলো ফোন নাম্বার, একটা থাকলে ওটা লগ আউট হয়ে থাকে, মন হয়ে গেছে। দেরিতে কবে খেলা স্টার্ট করবেন? আমার আইডি তো প্যারা নাই, সময় আছে,
Well,
লাস্টের
football
দিকে
is of
ডান
course
দিব।
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2
এগুলো
hours
করে নিই,
it might
আর
not
আমার
feel
তো
like
করতে
that.
হবে।
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Previous one.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Looking for options for movement. He's found a way through. Goes for a shot!
চান্স পাইছিলাম,
That
মিস
is
করলাম।
certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but
কেমন আছেন?
that's a
আবিদ ভাই
warning
তো
to the
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো,
opposition.
আপনি কেমন
This
আছেন?
team know how
Feel
to counter,
plus.
and they'll be looking to
কেন
do
কেন?
it every chance they get.
আপনার ফেভারিট প্লেয়ার নিয়ে খেলছি তাই?
Makaleli. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Batistuta. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal.
দৌড়েটো।
Great vision. He can run onto that. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a sweeping cross.
ওরে ভাই জাতান
Ferdinand clears without hesitation.
কে দেয়?
Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Nedved. Gerrard. Looking for the run, and this is Shevchenko. Gerrard. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of it? Gerrard! Goal! Palmeiras! And that is fabulous.
ওয়ালাইকুম
A
আসসালাম ভাইয়া।
true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Koundé is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
অফসাইড।
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
আর আমি ওই দিকে দিতে চাইছিলাম।
And it's Nedved. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's been won straight back. And here's Azar. Cruyff. Nicely aimed pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ibrahimovic. Guardiola. Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And here's Eto'o. Oh, he's been caught napping. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for
চান্স
half-time.
পাইলে ভালো লাগে।
So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half.
Offside.
They've got the lead,
Offside
and that
overlay.
gives them something to build on after the break.
Hello attendees, this
Barcelona
is a
trailing
children's
by the
announcement.
tightest of
Please
margins at
keep your
half-time.
eyes on your children during the match.
Well,
at
obviously
all
things
times.
are not good, Peter. It seems the team
Halfway
were just a bit
change
too busy playing within themselves. too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Number 9.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Ibrahimovic.
The second
Coming on
half
the field,
is up and running.
Number 5. And a
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Neither of these two... Oh, he's having a go! Now, who's going to be first to this? And here's the chance to counter. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's gone for goal!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss
তো
doesn't
বলটা
look too
যদি
amused
পাইতো
either.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rummenigge. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
And here's Pato.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Decent chance! And he hits the net. Barcelona are back in business. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
গোল খাওয়া যাবে না, ঠিক আছে?
Substitution for
Not
Barcelona.
concede.
Number 7.
Go.
Nedved.
So we have
Right,
movement on
defense
both
and
benches.
select target. Attack on
Barcelona
bench.
restore parity.
Number 22.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
This is a promising build-up. De Bruyne!
এই হুটহাট ডিফেক্সের মধ্যে আমার নিজের প্লেয়ার পড়ে যাওয়া রিস্ক, এর জন্য হয়ে যায় ফাউল।
Well, that looks a decent ball. Well read, nice interception.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Shapes to shoot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And the pass is intercepted. It's a good spell of possession, this. Stojkovic is onto this.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Minutes has been indicated.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
রান ভাই, রুমি রুমি
Ferdinand kept away. Added time is up, and
রুমি
there goes the
আমি
whistle.
বার হতেই পারেনি।
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good...
রুমি বার হইলেই হইতো, রুমি তো বার হইল না। লাইভটা শেষ হলে ডাব চুরি করতে যাইতাম। চলে যান। তো সত্যি কথা, আমার আইডি দিয়ে আমি যতটুকু ভাবি সত্যি এটা হচ্ছে লাকি আইডি আমার, সত্যি আমি ওটা মানি। খারাপ খেললে দিয়ে দেবে, বাদে কোনো সিএফদের কোনো ইনস্ট্রাকশন দেওয়া দরকার হাতে কোনো সিএফকে ঠিক হ্যাঁ। ডাকচুর লাইভ দেখে তুমি এখানে সব ধরনের ভণ্ড পাবা, তারপরে হচ্ছে ডববাজ পাবা। একটুরে তো দেহি কই থেকে পিটার স্মাইকেল আছে কোনটা ইউজ করবে, দুটোই ভালো, আপনি যেটা ভালো লাগে স্মাইকেল দুটোই বেস্ট। বুফন,
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball, but he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to stay put, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of that today.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the most significant moment of the game. And Chet pulls off a sensational save. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's had it taken off him. Guardiola. Oh, super find. He has found the way through. Great ball, and he's in here. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside.
It's called bad luck. এই হ্যাজ অ্যাটাক ধরতে আসছে, তাই আমি ভাবলাম যে ওরে দি ব্লক হয়ে গেছে তখন।
And that's been won straight back. Looking for options for movement. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bangladesh clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a sharp pass. And this is Batistuta. Nedved. And it's Nedved. It's a good spell of possession, this.
মার সুযোগই পাইলাম। চেকও বেস্ট, আমি বলবো না চেক খারাপ, দুজনই ভালো। আমি চেকও দিয়ে খেলাই দেখছি। ভালো লাগা নিজের ব্যাপার। আইরে জাতান।
Bangladesh have the chance to go the other way.
It's a true
Great vision. How Kubasi cuts out the pass. Neither side yet able to find the net. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Terrific effort! Goal!
কি করছে দাদা? আমি বুঝি না। নেক্সটটা দিচ্ছে
Barcelona are in
হেড।
front. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
ওয়েট ভাই, আপনি একটু সাইন ভাই একটু
Barcelona
রিপ্লাইটা
have
নেন তো।
fired themselves in front.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
কি
Well, he
যে
got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Eto. And that's a dangerous ball. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Nesta calmly anticipates. Hazard.
কি হলো? আমি ওইখানে
Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Well, there's the clearance. Aimed beyond the defence. Thiago. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
indicated.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This possibly the last play of the half. Oh, good climb! Oh, he
কথা হচ্ছে যদি প্যাক ওপেনিং করতে চান, সাইন ভাই যেটা বললো ওইটা যে হ্যাঁ একসাথেও লাভ পাইতেও পারেন, অনেক ফ্রিতেও অনেকে পায়। অন্য কেমনে মারে একটু টিউটোরিয়াল দিয়ে। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে, দেবেন। ও কয়েকজনে আমাকে বলছে টিউটোরিয়াল দিতে। আচ্ছা আমি এটা দিব না। সেটা হচ্ছে মানে লাক ম্যাটার করে, বাট আপনি একটা বক্সে মারার জন্য যাচ্ছেন 150 বক্সে, তো আপনার কাছে যদি 5-6 হাজারও আমি বলবো যে সেফ না, 7 মানে 6-7 হলে তাও একটু 1000 তো 6-7 হলে তারপরে আপনার একটা প্যাকে যাওয়া উচিত। যদি আপনি 100তে ভাগ্যে থাকে তাহলে পাইলেন, আর যদি না পান ঠিক আছে, তখন আপনার হচ্ছে ওই 5-6 হাজার অবধি গেলে তাও একটা মনে ওর মধ্যে একটা ইপিক দেয়। আগে এরকম ছিল যে 5-6 হাজারের মধ্যে হচ্ছে ইপিক দিবে মাস্ট, আগে কোনামি এরকম ছিল, এখন অনেক চেঞ্জ হয়েছে। এটা আমি কথা বলতে বলতে ভুলে গেছি, চেঞ্জ করা উচিত। যাতা না করতে থাক, পরে নামাচ্ছি। ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম, সাউন্ড ফরাজিরা বুঝছেন আন্না প্রমাণ।
So let's get the ball rolling.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And again they run up against stubborn defending. And it's Azar. Lovely, now then. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now, can they get him away? And that's gone loose. That's really well cleared. Well, they've got it again. Chiellini. Barcelona are ahead here by what is still the only goal.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Shot, surely!
I'm safe.
Denied by an instinctive save.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
এটা চিউচিহা বলছি। আচ্ছা
Is their second corner of the game.
আমাকে দিয়ে প্যাক ওপেনিং করাতে কত লাগবে? এটা কি আপনি যদি বলেন আমি 900 প্যাক ওপেনিং করবো, তাহলে আমার 900তে করে দিতে হবে, সেটা আমার ব্যাপার না। বাট আপনি তো শুধু প্যাক ওপেনিং করলে হবে না, পাইতেও তো মানে মন তো মেনলি প্যাক ওপেনিং করে মানুষে
That is expertly dealt with.
ইপিক পাওয়ার জন্য।
And now a sudden chance to counter. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
কি হলো?
And that pass just didn't quite work. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
যাতা না তো পেছনে।
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Looking to play him in.
Bangladesh really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he finish? And a truly agonising miss.
Bellingham was already celebrating in his head and probably still
Hello,
can't
Andy
process how
Rufat.
the keeper denied him. What a
না 2
stop!
বছরে মন উঠলো না, আপনার কেমনে মন উঠলো? কয়েকদিন খেলে দেখছি খেলেন যে, অন্য কিছু খেলেন, অনেকগুলো গেম খেললে একটাই মানে মন ধরে রাখা ইম্পসিবল। এই আইডিটা কার? সাবস্ক্রাইবারের।
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So, third corner of the game.
বক্স টু বক্স
Number 23.
আরেকটা আছে।
Thiago. Number
এই
10.
বক্সে আমি বললাম না
Number
যে
15.
প্লেয়ার অনেক
Diego
কম
Forlan.
সিএফ
And
ছাড়া।
now they can spring out of defence.
Number 21. El Hadj Diouf. Number
Can he get on the end of
9,
this?
Mateus. Number 18.
Decent chance!
নাইস গোল।
Oh, it's a beauty! About as smooth as it gets. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here.
Haaland! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. No, he couldn't get hold of it. Now it's Pato.
কই ছবি যদি পার হইতে পারতো।
Rijkaard.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Back where it came from. Oh, well played. Chiellini. Odo. And that will be it. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful
এই
and
আইডিতে কত টাকা
contented.
খরচ
It
করছে?
was a
যে
comprehensive
ভাইয়া
display
বললো ওই ভাইয়ার
throughout,
মানে
and their
খরচ হয়েছে কত
tactician
টাকা
in chief
টোটাল ইন
has
টোটাল
to
আমার
draw
শোনা
great
হয়নি, বাট
satisfaction from it.
লাখ বললো যে অনেক কমের মধ্যে সব পাইছে। এটা কি ফুটবল গেম? না ভাইয়া, পাবজি। হালান্ড দিয়ে মারতে গেছিল কবে? ও গেছিল, আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, আমি ভাবছি আমি গেছি, তাই ভাবছি হালান্ডে কখন খেলালাম। কিরে টাইম কি করে 1 ঘন্টা হয়ে গেল? এল ক্লাসিকো দেখছিলেন? অবশ্যই। কি হয়েছে, কাঁদছেন কেন? আমি ভাবছি আমার এই ডান হাতের বৃদ্ধা আঙ্গুল একটু ফুলা, মানে নর্মাল যেরকম, আর বাঁ হাতের যে বৃদ্ধা আঙ্গুল চেপে গেছে, জাস্ট এই জয়স্টিক এগুলো করতে যায়।
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
What's wrong with them?
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, here's a man who stunned everyone in that famous summer of 2002. He had a hand in his country's most famous goal, their most famous win. And he helped to introduce the footballing
Mr.
planet
Train
to Senegal.
Yeah, he did indeed, Peter. El Hadj Diouf, the undoubted driving force behind that fast, powerful, direct style of football that once shocked the world.
Xabi Alonso with the short one. And the finish! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Raul just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And once more he proves rigid and robust. And he thumps it clear. It's a searching pass. Oh, goes for goal! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
And he's only too happy to take that back. Nesta. And it's Guardiola. Koundé. Nesta. He's gone forward. Some really good ball movement. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Hazard ready to try one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Hazard!
Arey.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target. Pass is intercepted, and it's Hazard. So we're still where we started right now. He's having a shot! Goal! Barcelona! He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Kubasi turns back here, probably the best option. Barcelona currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Back in possession and ready to go again. 30 minutes gone. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Guardiola looking to pass their way up the pitch. He's a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Driving through the middle. Madrid have got it back and they'll have another go. He's found a way past. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Well, that's an excellent interception. Ibrahimovic.
3 minutes at a time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And And it's been taken short. Neto. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1-0.
After the final whistle today.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine
প্রেসের
flow
টাইমে
to
ম্যাচ
this game
ধরে
as well
রাখলে
as
প্লেয়ার
intent.
নর্মালের থেকে স্লো
But
হয়ে
I
পড়ে
can't help feeling that their efforts
আঙ্গুল ব্যথা হয়ে
deserved
গেছে রে ভাই
that little bit
Coming
more.
on the field is
Barcelona can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
substitution in progress.
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Now it's Pato. That's a cute ball. Pau Kubasi cuts it out. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a...
Can he finish?
ভাই এটা কথা
Koundé is always looking to break lines. Nice sequence of passes this. Being still separated by the game's only goal. And he's managed to get free. Well, now it's a race for the ball. No, again there's no way through. Aimed beyond the defence.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And here's Nedved. Good ball, good take. Now he's got space here. And he's being shifted off it. Azar. So Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Kubasi. Stood up well to him there. McAllister tries to play it through. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly. Madrid really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Guardiola. Who's looking wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cross is blocked, and that's a corner.
Substitution on the field. Number 15, El Haj Diouf. Number 10, Raul. Coming on the field, number 9, Mbappe. Number 20, Bellingham.
স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্ট প্লেয়ার তো এখনই
There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? He leaps for it! And that really should have been that.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Pau Kubasi cuts out the pass. Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. I think we're just about done here.
There will be 1 minute
Looking to
added
play him in.
time.
It's come to nothing. Zanetti. And that will be it. Barcelona have held on.
Stand
They
by
have
good,
doggedly,
stand.
sometimes frantically,
আর কুছ
preserved the tightest of leads.
নো ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো আপনি কেমন আছেন ও নেক্সট ট্রেনিং চাইছিল ভুলে গেছি ব্যাক করে ও ওয়ালিদ ভাইয়া কি অবস্থা কেমন আছেন এই যে নেস্তা ট্রেনিং যে চাচ্ছিলেন তার জন্য। মুহি গেমস, হ্যালো, কি অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন? থ্যাঙ্কস নেস্তা ট্রেনিং দেওয়ার জন্য, মোস্ট ওয়েলকাম। দেববিয়রো, ইব্রাহিমটা ভালো খেলার। এই ইব্রাহিমের থেকে প্রথমে যে ইব্রাহিম দিছিল ওই ভালো, বেশি খেলা। এটা খেলাচ্ছি হেডিং এর জন্য শুধুমাত্র। এর পরিবর্তে ভাবছি ফার্স্টে কাক নামাবো, মানে এটার সাথে কলারে যে খুব ভালো খেলে এমন না। দেল পিয়ারোর পিপি চেঞ্জ করে লাস্টে, ও না লাস্টেরটা করা হয়নি।
Well, there is Xavi, one of the great creators, inventors, one of the great visionaries of the game, Jim.
I fell in love with him and his style of play. Just unmatched in terms of intelligence and vision. He really is peerless in what he does.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And it's Guardiola. He's had a shot!
Guardiola.
And the keeper has reacted superbly there. Guardiola really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. And we have our very first corner. Chiellini with the clearance. And this is Ibrahimovic. Ajax are looking to go forward now. Riker. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Where it came from. Rijkaard. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Can he get on the end of this? Aimed at the far side. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Yeah, it all looks so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
রাস্তায় পড়াশোনা।
Eto threads one in. Ibrahimovic!
Nice goal.
Goal! Barcelona!
Battery health কত আছে আপনার? 78.
Absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
That's a lovely neat pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Due is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. 15 minutes till half-time.
That's going in strongly.
Nicely worked. Oh, it's a great shot at goal! And the
এই
ball's
জিকে
come
আমারে
loose
পাস
here.
আয় দিছে ওইখানে
And he's
বল
there to
কেমনে
get it
দিল আর
away.
আমি বল দিচ্ছি বল পাস নিচ্ছিল না
Oh, good steal. He just read it. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Played out wide. And that's been drilled in. Xavi, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. And this is Eto'o.
There will be 1 minute
Do it.
added time.
Rijkaard. Due gets into a good position. And a chance! Loose ball now.
ভাই
There's a
কতক্ষণ
chase
টাইম
on to
দিবে
retrieve it.
আজব
In he goes again.
আজব 49
It's a
মিনিট ভাই
decent
যেখানে
watch, a
45 মিনিট
frantic
হওয়ার
watch.
কথা
It is
46 হবে
half-time.
সর্বোচ্চ
So a steady, solid and more than
মানে
satisfactory first
যাতা
half.
যাতা
They've got the lead and that gives them something
কোন
to
আমি
build
আমি
on
হইলে
after the break.
কখন আমারে হাঁটায় দিত বন্ধ করে দিত টাইম শেষ হয়ে গেছে এরকম কান্নাকাটি শুরু করে দিত
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of
কোন আমি শুধু
football.
আমার সাথে
Plenty of
এগুলা করে
signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from.
Substitution.
I would
Okay,
say
bye.
the mood is neither overly negative nor
কিরশিদা এই তো
positive.
আলহামদুলিল্লাহ
You still
ভালো
have to
আপনার কি
approach this
অবস্থা
like it's 0-0.
Barcelona have played well here and they have the all-important lead.
ভাই কখন থেকে পাস করছি আরে দেল পেরো অফসাইড না
Into the second half.
Barcelona can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Costa Curta defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he welcomes it in. Del Piero. Great chance!
এটা সেভ দিচ্ছে
Routine
কি
save.
বলবো
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for
কোন
sure.
ঘুম থেকে উঠছেন ঘুমাবেন কখন রাতেরটা তাহলে এটা কার আইডি সাবস্ক্রাইবারের আইডি
Substitution.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, that's certainly more like
শুয়ে
it.
থাক
They
ভাই
can't
ঘুমা
let
তুই
the
এখানে ঘুম দে
intensity drop
হ্যাঁ
now, Peter.
পোস্ট
Well,
দিচ্ছি
they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
It's a searching pass. That's an excellent interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
একটা যদি গোল হয়ে যেত
It's a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's managed to get rid. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they've settled for a riskier approach now to defend this.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He has found the way through. Shoots!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has been cut short. 5 minutes left on the clock. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Van Basten. Shapes to shoot!
ভাই রে ভাই কেমনে
Finish. They have stolen level at the last. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
And there goes
এই
the
সময়
final
গোল
whistle.
খেলাম
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
যাক মাইনাস বেশি তো আর খাবো না একই হয়েছিল একই হইল ব্যাটারি হেলথ দিয়ে কতক্ষণ গেম খেলা যায় ভোর 3টায় বাসায় যাবেন কোথায় আছেন যে বাসায় 3টার দিকে যাবেন কথা হচ্ছে কতক্ষণ যায় এভাবে ধরিনি টাইম টাইম টানা তো লাস্ট ফার্স্ট থেকে লাস্ট পর্যন্ত গেম খেলি এরকম হতো না আজকে আমি সারাদিনে 2বার শুধুমাত্র চার্জে দিচ্ছি সকালে একবার এই খেলতে মানে রাতে যাওয়ার আগে এই 1700 যদি করি তারপরে ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলবো যদি করি ডিপেন্ড করছে তারপরে হাত রেস্ট দিতে হবে করুন অবস্থা হাতের কিরে সবাই কিপটাম করে কেন লাইক দিতে কি সব কষ্ট হচ্ছে সবার ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম কৌশিক ভাইয়া আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো দীপ্ত আপনি কেমন আছেন পড়াশোনার জন্য
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that.
তো
The stadium
ভোরে
is
কেন
full of
যাবে
noise and
কালকে
energy.
বৃহস্পতিবার তাই
This
জন্য
certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Ibrahimovic! And he's really put himself on the line here.
কালকে ফ্রি ফায়ার আসতেছে আচ্ছা
Barcelona with their first
বুঝতে
corner. The
পারছি
first in the game for either side, actually.
দেখে শুনে যায়েন বাসায়
Eto! That's a fair try, but just off target.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Bellingham. Now that looks a decent ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Batistuta. And he welcomes it in. So we're still where we started right now. Nedved, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's with the keeper. Czech, the great organiser of defence. Azar. And here's Ibrahimovic.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lopez, lovely ball, it's Fulham! Fulham! Fantastic! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it.
Eto! And he couldn't quite find the target.
Just couldn't quite control it. Nothing wrong with the height and the contact.
It's
Yedi
their
gol
second
atacak.
corner of the game. Guardiola. And he shoots! Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Haydi.
Oh, that was
আর
a
কি বলতে
half-decent
পারি?
effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
That's been intercepted. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, it's Batistuta. And this is Forlan. Tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! Brilliant from
Hemen
Lopez!
geçelim.
That is
Na,
a
sağda
gem!
koyalım.
An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was, and the shot!
How gol la
And he
ভাই?
was there to get a
What
vital
the-
touch. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their third corner. That's a decent clearance.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Another pass just keeps it. Eto! And he hits the net. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. A truly wicked strike. Nigh. And it's half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Well, that just
Substitution
about
in
sorts out
progress.
the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Davids, oh, good read. And here's Azar. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Barcelona have it back and can go again. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Zanetti. Azar. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Thuram gets across to intercept that.
ভাই
Barcelona really
তুই
are
বলে ভাই
going about
বল
things
ধরতে
in the
পারিস না
right
এগুলো
fashion,
কথা
Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Forlan.
ভাই
It's a decent
এতবার
chance
সুযোগ
to
আর পাবো না
counter-attack.
Guardiola. Azar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's Pato! And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. It's Forlan. Fermin. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Oh, good-looking ball. Rummenigge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And that interception
এই
was most
সমস্যাটা কি
necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's
কি
been
সমস্যা
intercepted.
ভাই,
That's
বল
great
ধরে ফেলছে
positioning.
মনে
So
হচ্ছে
good from
সব চুম্বকের সাথে
Well
আটকে
timed,
যাচ্ছে।
excellent interception.
আজও পাস দিচ্ছে তো রাগ উঠে যায় এরকম হলে।
Barcelona very much running into the last chance saloon.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
He
যে
leaps
কোনো
for it.
শট, হেডের শট।
No, he didn't quite meet it right. Lobbed in behind. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter.
ছি ভাই ছি, হালা এত চান্স
But
মিস।
that signals the very end. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport.
বিগার বিগার পুরাই বিগার। আমি ওয়েট, যাতা নেই খেলাবো না। কেউ মনে রাইট, সব যদি রাইট হয় তাহলে তো ঝামেলা। অনন্ত কুমার, এই তো ভালো, আপনি কেমন আছেন? রাতে ঘুমান কয়টায়? ঠিক নাই। হ্যালো শফিকুল ভাইয়া, কি অবস্থা, কেমন আছেন? এখন তো আপনি মডারেটর। আমি তো খেলিনি এই আইডিতে, আমি তো এই আইডি নিছি কালকে রাতে। এটা ট্রেনিং দেখাবো না, রুমিয়ার এটা প্রথমে খেলা দেখছি। সাইদ হাই, আজকে ফ্রেন্ডলি করবেন? দেখা যাক, 1700 করতে চাইলাম তো এখন তো আর সম্ভব হচ্ছে না মনে হচ্ছে। বুস্টার কি জানি না, দেখতে হবে। মোবাইল কয়টা ইউজ করেন? একটাই মোবাইল। ক্ষুধা লাগছে। ফিজিক্যালিটি এসএস খেলাবো না, দুইটাই সিএফ খেলাবো। এসএস খেলায় ভালো পারফরমেন্স কয়েকদিন আমি ওই জন্য আমার নিজের আইডিতেও বা অন্য কোনো আইডিতে খেলছি। বুস্টার নাই, ট্রেনিং নাই, কিছু নাই। এটি কয়েক কয়েক মাস, কয় মাস বলবো, 2 মাস থেকে মনে হয় এই আইডি খেলছি। ওনার মেন আইডির একটু সমস্যা হয়েছে। ও এটা ট্রেনিং না? শিওর শিওর। এটা হচ্ছে এটা ট্রেনিং। আচ্ছা বেশিক্ষণ লাগবে না, হ্যাঁ গল্প করতে করতে কিছু একটা খাই, খুব ক্ষুধা লাগছে, খেলতে পারছি না ওই জন্য। আরো একটু ওয়েট করেন। গেম ছেড়ে দেওয়ার কথা তাই না? না না আমার আইডি না ভাইয়া, অন্যের আইডিতে ডিভিশন পুশ হচ্ছে। অ্যাটাকিং অ্যাওয়ারনেস কি 95? দাঁড়াও, 94। ইনকাম কেমন? কিসের ইনকাম ভাইয়া? ভাইয়া আপনাদের বলে আমি বুঝাতে পারবো না, যাই হোক ব্যাপার না ওটা। এর জন্য 10 8 12 8 একটু ওয়েট করেন, দাঁড়ান, স্টার্ট দিব। টেন এইট 12 8 মানে কোনটা কোনটা এটা বুঝতে পারিনি। টু বি অনেস্ট, এই পর্যন্ত আমি এক টাকাও পাইনি ভাইয়া, বুঝছেন? ঠিক আছে, কি খাচ্ছি? একটু ওয়েট করেন, 2 মিনিট ওয়েট করেন, আমার খুব ক্ষুধা লাগছে, না খাইলে আমি খেলতে পারবো না। বেশিক্ষণ লাগবে না, গল্প করছি, ওই জন্য ট্রেনিং দিচ্ছে, আগে ট্রেনিংটা ঠিক করে নিই। এটার জন্য ব্যান কেন দিবে আপনাকে? 2 মিনিট আসছে। জিজ্ঞেস করছি এখানে আসেন আপনি করে দেখেন আরে আমি বাইরে আমি ছেলে আমার গাছের কোথায় বসে রাখছি সরি ওয়ালাইকুম আসসালাম সানি ভাইয়া হ্যাঁ একটা জিনিস টেস্ট করতাম আপু কি ও আচ্ছা ব্যান করলে মাহি ফেস রিভিল কখনোই হবে না রে ভাইয়া ডিফারেন্ট কি ভাই ভ্যান্ডাইক আছে কোস্তা করতে আছে আবার হচ্ছে রাইকার্ড আছে ওইদিকে এদিকে চাইসা আছি কি চাইয়া নাকি আছি আপনার মানে কিছু না
So bring it on. Hike expectation, emotion. The game
বেশি
has
সময়
to
নেই
kick
তো
off.
না বলেন
The excitement's already palpable.
খুবই দরকারি ছিল খুব আজকে দুপুরে বেশি খাই দুপুরে তো খাইনি সন্ধ্যার সময় একটুখানি খাইছিলাম
This crowd
দিয়ে
doesn't
বেশি
do
খাইনি খিদা
ordinary,
লাগছে এই জন্য
and we should be in for something very special. And that gets things running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
It's Asa!
এটা কেমন হ্যাজার্ডের কাজ
He's
ছিল
given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, he's burst through. Adriano!
নাইস অ্যাড্রিয়ানো
There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen.
Oof.
They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
কিছু প্লেয়ারে
A truly
ট্রেনিং
wicked
মানে স্কিল
strike.
দেওয়া উচিত
Nigh on
নাই
perfection.
স্কিল বিধায়
You
না
can
হলে
see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the
কি
script.
লাভ হলো
Now there's a shooting chance!
আরে ভাই বাতিস্টুটা পুরো ফাঁকা হয়ে গেছে
And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
কেমনে বল ম্যাচটা ধরতে পারেনি
Fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example.
আরাফাত
This
হোসেন জি
team
ভাইয়া
has real personality and character.
12 minutes is
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Ambitious ball here. Batistuta is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
ডবল ডিফেন্স কি অন করে রে
Hazard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. No, didn't quite have the weight on it. That's put paid to the danger. Taken back almost at once. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. And this is it. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Oh, that is a sweet
এবার
finish.
ডিফেন্স তুলবে
Gorgeously
আরে আই
controlled
নো
and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Nesta. Kunde is always... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found a way through. Takes a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable!
ভাই নিপুণদের বাচ্চা বল নিয়ে
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game...
It's Eto! It's hit the upright.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress. Adriano! That's going to go a long way.
There will
David
be 3
Villa.
minutes added time.
No, that's been intercepted. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Conte. Roberto Baggio. And that signals the end of the first period. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So a really enthralling 45 minutes, beautifully poised for the 45 to follow. The score at half-time.
পাঁচটা প্লেয়ার কে
Number 18, Batistuta.
So we're into the second 45.
Neymar. Coming on the field.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good
এ
about
কোনো
themselves, so I
আস
don't
রে
think the
ভাই
manager has
একটু
seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Substitution in progress.
Knocks it into space. Stojkovic plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And he's worked it through. And the finish! In he goes again.
Well, he
ভাই
certainly
লাখ
wasn't in the
যখন
mood to
সাথে
take
থাকে
any
না
risks.
দুনিয়ার কোনো কিছুই সাথে থাকে না
Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Tries to play it through. And he's in on goal. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now that looks a decent ball. He's through here. Chance for a shot! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. And they've got their lead back. Another moment of magic, a real wow
আপনার
moment.
বাসায় রাজশাহী নাকি
And how easy did he make that look? That is super.
Oh, what has
এ ভাই
happened
এরা
here?
গোল হোস না যাতা হবে তাহলে এরা যদি গোল হইতো মানে কি ভাই কি লাইক
Substitution.
ওয়ালিদ ভাইয়া
Al Nassr
আপনি
with
কি
their first
অপোনেন্টের
scorer,
পক্ষ
the first
নাকি
in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the...
Real chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Alexander Pato clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ টেম্পোরারি ফয়সাল আপনার বাসা কোথায় এবার গোল
And it's Guardiola. Al Nassr are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Tato, and he is deftly
ভাই
away.
পেনাল্টি দিলি না ভাই, এটা কেমনে কি
Surely have to be commended
এগুলা
for their drive and desire.
অন্যায়,
Most
ঠিক
teams
আছে?
would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, super find. Decent chance! And he's stuck it
আমার
away.
গ্রামের বাড়ি কুমিল্লা, বাট আমি বড় হয়েছি
Slap
চিটাগাং। ও
late
আচ্ছা
in the
আচ্ছা।
day. Game over, surely. Stojkovic duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind.
Tries from distance. Rummenigge spots it and intercepts. Stojkovic. Rummenigge proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. He's a sharp little ball here. Nesta. And that will be it. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round.
And a quick
And after all of that,
announcement
Jim,
today
অ্যাড্রিয়ানো ভালো খেলছে, খারাপও না। নো 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 নো, এই ম্যাচ রোল করে দিয়ে লাভ নাই। রাইকার্ডের কি, ওরা রাইকার্ড নাই, সরি চুয়ামিনি থাক, কারে নাও দিই, ওই একাই থাক, অফ করে দিব, অফ নান, ওকে ডান। দাবি কি, আচ্ছা আপুর আছে, আমের দাওয়াত দিবেন না আমাকে? অর্ণব ভাইয়া চলে আসেন, রাজশাহী চলে আসেন, রাজশাহী ওপেন ফর এভরিওয়ান। ফয়সাল ওইখানে এমবি কি, হাসনাত আব্দুল্লাহ। আচ্ছা, থানা নিয়ে কথা হচ্ছে, থানা আই কিপ টাম্মু কইরো না, সবাই সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দাও, আর হচ্ছে লাইক লাইক। হ্যাঁ, ফ্রেন্ডলি আফটার 770 গেছে কি মূর্খ। 1700 হওয়ার পর ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলবো, সমস্যা নেই, ফোনে যদি চার্জ থাকে। দেখে আসি একটু, 60% চার্জ। আর 2টা ম্যাচ খেললে আই থিঙ্ক, বাট 2টা টানা যদি জিতি, রাইকার্ড আছে, পেপ গার্দিওলা আছে এইদিকে, আর বারেসি আকাজি, ওইও ভালো ডিস্ট্রয়ার। রাজশাহী থেকে ম্যাঙ্গো পাঠাও, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, রাজশাহী ম্যাঙ্গো আসেই খেতে হবে।
Well, football is of course ultimately just a
আর
game,
এখনো
but for the
পাকেনি,
next 2 hours it might not feel like
পাকেনি
that.
মানে আর
The
আর
stadium is full of
আর কিছুদিন
noise and
সময়
energy.
লাগবে, তারপরে
This certainly
সিজন
matters.
শুরু হয়ে যাবে। আম খাওয়া, আম
Just
খাইলে আমার
listen to
প্রচুর
that
ঘুম পায়, আম
noise.
খাই
This
আর আমি
place
ঘুমাই।
is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Thibaut Courtois. He's a huge presence between the sticks, and that's not just because he's 6'6", Peter. He's got great reflexes, wonderful positioning, and he's a strong defensive leader. think opposition defences will also need to
Oh no,
watch out
hi.
for his long throws. They're quick, they're accurate, and a source of many a good counter-attack.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that was vital. And it's been hooked away. Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Guardiola. Zanetti. Passing nice and neat.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Good take, and is he in? And he can clear it away. Nedved, Silvestre makes the interception. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is having a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
নেট আটকে গেছিল।
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Now it's Eto. That's been slipped through.
Inter really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel...
Shapes to shoot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Silvestre. Silvestre is always looking to play quality balls. Nedved. Akanji cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked.
Vieri!
ওরে
Superb from Vieri!
কে এত স্প্যাম
He's
করছে?
got himself an absolute peach. And
না,
Inter
পিছিয়ে দিয়ে
go
স্টিম
in
করবো না।
front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
আল্লাহ,
Inter
সমস্যা
Milan
নেটওয়ার্কের।
have broken through. It's 1-0.
ভাই
I think
আমি
the next
বল
5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Nedved. Eto. And a chance! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expert. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves.
Nightmare.
And it's level pegging at half-time.
Security staff for each block.
Reflections on the
Please
first half.
report to the staff room
Barcelona
immediately.
really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow. at
একটা
the
লাইভ
break.
থেকে আরেক লাইভে গুনে ইনফরমেশন নিচ্ছি, ঘুরে ইনফরমেশন নিচ্ছি। ও আচ্ছা আচ্ছা।
21, Adriano. Number 9.
Inter Milan get the ball rolling in the second half.
Number 7, Nedved. Coming on the
He's
field.
quick to return it.
Number 11,
Guardiola is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Alexandre Pato. Number
Bouts of
22,
passing here, really easy on the eye.
Substitutions
And
taking
he's there
place.
to get it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry, but where it came from. Ronaldinho is onto this.
ভাই এইগুলো কেমনে পাঁচ যায় ভাই? স্মার্ট অ্যাসিস্টের
Now, can they
হাসি
get him
কিতে
away?
সি পাল।
He's cut it out. Barcelona different to some extent this half. Gets his
ভাই
head
এইগুলো কোনো কথা?
scored.
ভাই ওই বল তুলে দিছে, এটা মানার
It was
কথা?
wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement,
ওয়ালাইকুম
Peter.
আসসালাম
The
রোহান ভাইয়া।
defence let themselves down by
ডিনার
not
করছি।
picking them up. I think the boss won't be amused.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan shoots! It's in!
বিশ্বাস করেন যে আমার স্কোয়াড হলে এইভাবে প্লেয়ার বার হইতো না, এটা রুমই এরা বলে এইভাবে সুন্দরভাবে
Yeah, and
স্পেস
analysis
নিয়ে
of the
বার হয়ে
goal
গেছে
should
ওইদিকে।
take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That goes for a shot.
আরে ভাই
Goal!
গেমে
Inter! And they get themselves in front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
And yes, it's him again. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Cross. Oh, good climb. No, not the best of headers.
একটা জিতলে আর একটা হারছি, তাহলে তো এইভাবে আর 1700 এই জীবনে পাবো। আরে ভাই এত স্মার্ট আছে কি, কোন আমি এটার কোনো সলিউশন দিবে না? আমি শিওর স্কোয়াড তো ডিফেন্স করছে, হ্যাঁ জানি তো, আর 10 জন পারলে আর একটু করে দিবে, উইং দিয়ে যাইতে হবে। হ্যাঁ ডিফেন্সার, আমি তো ওটাই বললাম।
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10.
So we have movement on both
Coming
benches.
on the field is number 24, Figo. Substitution in progress.
Vieri does have his name on the score sheet, of course, and it's Olmo. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Barcelona may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and this is big chance! And a truly agonising miss.
That was extremely good
Very
focus
right.
from the keeper, and it could turn
সিলেট
out
থেকে
to
বেরো
be quite a
যাচ্ছেন, থ্যাংক ইউ
significant
ভাইয়া
moment.
এত দূর থেকে স্যার
Barcelona
লাইভ
with their
স্ট্রিম
first
দেখার
corner.
জন্য।
First in the game for either side, actually. Guardiola is there to clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Nicely weighted ball. Pau Kubasi promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is...
Chance! Denied by
এটা
an
গোল
invincible
হয়নি।
save.
Rummenigge is offering a wry smile there. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Koundé. Chouameni. Shot could be on.
I think we're
There
about
will
to
be
see
5
a frenetic
minutes
finish.
added time.
No half measures from here.
He is through here. Figo. Oh, they can break here. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that is as far as it goes.
আয় ওরে রুমি গোল
Well, that
দিতে
was
পারেনি।
intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've
Please be
seen?
made aware.
হ্যাঁ রোহান ভাই বলেন, শুনছি। বললাম তো সাবস্ক্রাইবারের অ্যাকাউন্ট এটা। কিনছি, আপনাকে অ্যান্সারও দিয়েছি, আপনি শুনতে পাননি। আর ম্যাচে ছিলাম তো, জানেন তো ম্যাচে থাকলে আমি কিভাবে বলবো। উগান্ডা থেকে দেখছো? হ্যাঁ তুমি তো উগান্ডাতেই থাকো। ভালো, খারাপ না তো। স্ট্যাট অনেক ভালো, একটু ওর হাইট ছোট তাই। বারেসি, কানাভারো, এদের স্ট্যাট ভালো। 108-এর বারেসি ভালো তো। 250 বক্সে 108-এর প্লেয়ার 1000-এ অনেক ভালো, খারাপ না। কার সাথে খেলাবো একটু দেখাই। কার কার আছে
Well, what a sight this
দেখিয়ে
is.
ও
The
আচ্ছা,
colour,
আমি
the
এখন আইডি তো দেখবো
choreography,
না।
the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Barcelona.
Well, colour and
কোন
passion
অনেক
just
উইক।
oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a
তার মানে
feast
এই
with it.
ম্যাচও আমি হারবো।
Things already rolling. Eto becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see a shot at goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
অথবা ঢং দেখবো রে
Beckham, the
তুষার ভাই
regular corner
আপনাদের।
taker.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the
স্ট্যাম্প
first
ভালো না,
corner can always
স্ট্যাম্প
set the
থাকলে
tone.
ক্রিকেট খেলা, এখানে কি করছে?
Good drive.
রিলিজ
Oh,
করে
he's
দেন,
given
রিলিজ।
that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Neymar. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And Batistuta! He steps in, and that's the end of that. Azar.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Eto. Edmilson. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Guardiola.
ভাই তাকায় পাস দে।
disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Azar.
হাই রে ভাই।
Manchester United really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Beckham. And it's Neymar. Tries to pass it through. Azar. Nedved. Nedved. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bojan. Batistuta. Neymar! No, just not quite.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Manchester United have their second corner now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Out for a throw.
না দাও।
And it's Nedved. Showing great feet there. Oh, that was vital. Now it's Nedved. Nedved ploughing through the middle. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Adriel, and the shot! It's there!
I think this is a very welcome time for a goal, Peter. There was a momentary drop-off into defence, and he was just too good a player to miss that. A special talent has given us all a very special memory.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish.
2
Anything that
minutes
close to the
have
frame
been
of the goal,
indicated.
99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
গোল খাইতে যায়
And
ভাবছি
the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona
I'd like to
leading
draw
by
your
one
attention
at
to
the
the
break.
screen right now for information
On the
our
evidence of
shuttle
what
bus
we've
service.
seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
নতুন আঙ্কারা বক্সে
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
পাইছেন ডিক্টেটর পেন্দার জাদুঘর
So we're off again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Beckham.
কি
Barcelona
Ah.
do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Beckham. This is a promising build-up. Figo. Stojkovic. And here's Pato. And here's Figo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Zanetti plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Long ball by the goalkeeper.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Batistuta. Oh, that's a key interception.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire. Bojan Kirkic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Tries one from range. Stojkovic!
Man.
That's wonderful! A finish of true
ম্যাচ শেষে আমি
class.
এসএমএস দেখছি তো ওয়েট
And there's the goal they've been looking for. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
But where it came from. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's worked it through.
আরে দেল কি বলে পাতো
Van Bouten. Zanetti.
There will be
It's
1 minute
Bojan.
added time.
Aims beyond the defence. And he's gone backward here. And the referee brings it to a close.
আপু কি
Perhaps not quite
আচ্ছা
utopian,
আইডি কি
not what
না
was
ভাই এটা আমার
entirely
আইডি না
desired,
ডিভিশন পুশ
but
হচ্ছে
most importantly they have the
অন্যজনের
result that
আইডিতে
was of paramount importance.
নতুন নাম
Good
করা
enough
বাচ্চা
in
গেল
the eyes of their
দুজনই
people.
বারেসির হাইটের সমস্যা ভাইয়া বলছি তো আর
Today's
হচ্ছে
game then, Jim.
I think we just saw a team.
সিবি একটু হাইট থাকা উচিত যদি আপনি হেডিং টেডিং দিতে লাগে এই আর স্টার্ট তো এমনিতেই ভালো হয়েছিল আর কার্লোসও ভালো কার্লোস খারাপ না ঠিক আছে আর হচ্ছে মালদিনি নেস্তা কষ্ট করে তো পাইলে আর কোনো ডিফেন্ডার লাগবে না আশা করে হ্যাঁ অবশ্যই পুরা মালদিনি নেস্তা কষ্ট করতে এটা তো এরা সেরা আমার কাছে তারপরে কেউ কোনো অফিসিয়াল নিউজ পাইছেন মানে মালদিনি বক্সের ব্যাপারে মালদিনির বক্সের ব্যাপারে রিসেন্ট 2বার আসছে এখন আই থিঙ্ক আসতে একটু সময় লাগবে এখন আবার আসবে বলে আমার মনে হয় না বাট কোনো খোঁজ আমি শুনিনি ভাইয়া লজ্জা করে কেন কেন সায়ন আজকে ভালোই কথা বলছে কালকে আমি লাইভে দেখলাম ওই লাইভে ভালোই কথা বলছে বাপ রে ও আজকে ওই লাইভে আসেনি এখনো হাই হ্যাকার এখন এখানে হবে চেঞ্জ হয়ে যাবে 3300 আই নো 3300 হবে ঠিক আছে ভালো টিমের সাথে খেলতে ভালোই লাগে সমস্যা নেই কালকে কি কি আসবে আমি এখনো জানি না দেখতে হবে আপডেট এই তো আলহামদুলিল্লাহ ভালো তোমার কি খবর হ্যাকার
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
এটা একসাথে ডিভিশন পুশ দেওয়া অনেক টাফ
There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Taka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Swings in across. Adriano! And we have our very first corner. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
It's run loose here. And he's quick to return it. Good take, and is he in? And it's hoisted clear. And the pass is intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still goalless at the moment. And it's Vieira. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Opts for safety.
Arsenal really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele. He's having a hit! That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Taka. Pirlo. Pele will not... Pele! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Guardiola. Azar. Here's Chouameni.
আহা
And that's gone loose. That's
এখানে
gonna go a
পাস
long
পাস
way.
খেলা গেল না
And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Pele. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Shevchenko is behind this one. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game. Promising one. Shevchenko! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Pirlo. Half-time getting close now. Oh, sweet feet. Adriano.
There will be 1
Arsenal
minute
are
added
totally
time.
dominant in the middle of the park.
আমি
And no way
কাউন্ট
through
করছি
zone.
লাইক কি আর বলবো
That's it, 45 minutes
ভাই
up.
ওনার ডিফেন্স তো অনেক
Well,
ভালো
it's a
এটা
half of
বুঝতে
good
হবে
haves
হ্যাঁ
and should haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And we come
Some
to you
first
now
half
with a
thoughts?
quick
I
request
think it's
for
been a
support
decent enough
for
watch
our
despite
World
the
Charity
half
Fund.
stagnating a little, if I can put it that way, Peter. We want to see some of that craft we got to see earlier on in the game. Everyone's going to have to find a way to just up the standard again.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
পাতো
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Hazard. Number 7,
Down to business again.
Nedved. Number
Well, I suppose
21,
from a defensive perspective,
Adriano.
Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to
Coming on the
up the
field.
ante first.
Number 22, Stojkovic. Number 24,
That's been cut out, well played.
Figo. Number
Taka
11,
conjures time and space where few can.
Number 5,
Knocks it out wide.
Alexandre Pato.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Figo. That's an excellent interception. And he's there to get it away. Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just
গিয়ারা
one thing, I
প্রচুর
suppose.
ঝামেলা করে
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Just about up to the hour now. Rummenigge. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
It's their
জিহাদ
second
কিছু
corner of
খায়
the
আসছে
game.
আজকে নাকি এবার গোল ভাই গোল দে
Towering header.
নাইস
And yes, it's
আওয়া
there. Whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
চোখ বন্ধ করে ক্লিয়ার হবে এখন
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
ওকে দেখে আসি
Simply
সবকিছু
brilliant defending.
ঠিকঠাক
They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
দেখো তুমি কি ডিফেন্স করার মোডে আছো তুমি তো অ্যাটাকের মোডে আছো বন্ধু, থাক তুমি থাকো, আমি অ্যাটাক দেবো না, তুলে ফেলি, ডিফেন্স করি, ডিফেন্স ম্যাচটা তুমি উপরে যাইও না, নিচে থাকো, অ্যান্ড তুমিও চুপ করে থাকো না, টাইট মার্কিং করে রাখি একটা কারি করবো পেলে। চলো 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 চালাও, লেটস গো।
And it's Kaka.
নারী ভুড়ি সব ফাটে যাক, আই ডোন্ট কেয়ার, বল সেভ দে।
Vieira. He'll try from
অলরাইট,
distance.
চলে যাও, তুমি চলে যাও, ডিফেন্স
Well, that looked
on.
awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Pass somewhat off target.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Stojkovic. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. Now it's Shevchenko. No, again there's no way through. And that is a little undercooked. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Met. Tries one from range. Koundé clears it away.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Two minutes to be added on. And
রাদিয়া
time
ইস
is up.
আইডি কো
Relief finally.
মনে
Now at
হচ্ছে গোল
last they
খেয়ে
can
যাবে।
enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have gone
নিশুর
over
উপরে
the line.
বিশ্বাস রাখতে
Quite
হয়,
a
ঠিক আছে?
ride. Rummenigge taking in the accolades, having been named man of the
God?
match, and
God
deservedly
mode?
so.
তারপরেও
Should
9
you
লাখ
reflect
কেন?
on what we've seen?
শুধু 26। ওফ, কয় ঘন্টা হয়ে গেছে? 2 ঘন্টা হয়ে গেছে না লাইভ স্ট্রিমের? আরে 2.5 ঘন্টা হয়ে গেছে। কয়টা বাজে? 12:30 বাজে, অনেক বাজে, ঘুমাইতে হবে। থাক, আর না লাইভ পুশ করি, যা আছে থাক। হাত ব্যথা হয়ে গেছে রে ভাই আজকে। আজকে আর না খেলি, আমি তো জানি না আমি আজকে লাইভ আসছি কিনা, আমি চেক দিইনি। ফ্রেন্ডলি কয় পার্সেন্ট চার্জ? আচ্ছা, খেলা যাবে মোটামুটি। ওফ, গুড নাইট তুষার ভাইয়া, গুড নাইট। আচ্ছা, 1 মিনিট। হ্যাঁ, ফ্রেন্ডলি হবে, ফ্রেন্ডলি হবে। আচ্ছা, আমি 2 মিনিট আসি, হ্যাঁ 2 মিনিট একটু লাইনে থাকেন, আমি আসছি, একটু ওয়েট। নিকন টাইম হলে যাব। বান্ধবীর স্ট্রিমে দেখো হলো না আজ, আমি খেয়াল করিনি, থাকো, আমি আসছি। কি রে কান্নাকাটি করিস কেন? ট্রেনিং জাতানের দিচ্ছি ভাই, একটু ওয়েট করেন। কথা শোনা যায় তো না? হ্যাঁ আমার লাইভ শেষ, তোমার লাইভ দেখতে আসলাম। ও আচ্ছা, থাঙ্কু। আজকে তোরটা যাওয়া হয়নি রে, মনে নাই। কথা বলে না কেন? আচ্ছা, চ্যানেলের নাম কি আপু? কিসের? কোন? ফ্যান্টাস্টিক সিস্টার। চলো ফ্রেন্ডলি খেলতে হয়। তো লাইভ কেমন হলো আজকে? সরি যাইতে পারিনি, মন খারাপ করে না ভেবে। অ্যারেল আমি দিইনি ভাই, এগুলো হচ্ছে আমি খালি ট্রেনিং দিছি, মানে ট্রেনিং আমার দেওয়া সব প্লেয়ারের, শুধুমাত্র বুস্টার গুলো আগে থেকে দেওয়া ছিল। তো আমি তো বুস্টার আর নাই তার আইডিতে, নাহলে আমি আমার মতন করে দিতাম। আর এগুলো ঠিক করতে ভালোই সময় লাগে, এগুলো কি বলবো। স্ট্রাইকার দিলে হ্যাঁ ভালো তো। সিএফ এ যদি আপনি দিতে পারেন, সিএফ তো সমস্যা নাই, স্ট্রাইকার ইনস্টিং ভালো হবে। চা খাইছি, চা খাইলে আমার ঘুম আসে না। আমার রেগুলারই চা খাওয়া পড়ে, এই জন্য ঘুম আসতে দেরি হয়। আমার ঘুম অনেক কম। আমার আইডি তো কতদিন খেলিনি, লাইভে ছিল তাই আসতে পারে নাই, বাট নেই কত। আচ্ছা ইসমাইল আমার ওটাই কারণ। ও আচ্ছা, আমি আমার লাইভে অন ছিল তো ওই জন্য নিকন হয়তো বা যায়নি, এই কারণ আর কি।
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim
খেলা কি
Begley.
শুরু? ও না,
Well,
আমার
thank
এই
you very much,
শুরু
Mr.
হলো।
Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now,
না জাতানে
the
খেলাবো
game
না।
itself. So straight into the action.
Lothar Matthäus is going to have a huge influence here, Peter.
Well, it's hard to argue with that. In any game at any time, he is as influential as they come.
Yeah, and he'll be right in the thick of it in the middle of the park, combining the roles of number 10, central midfielder, defensive midfielder. Sometimes he's even sweeper, so watch out for those late...
Decent chance! And now it's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
And it's Azar. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Koundé is always looking to break lines. Nice sequence of passes.
কি
This.
সালিবা ওয়ালরে ধরছে কেমনে ভাই?
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved. Well played.
ওরে ভাই সালিবারে কি দিয়ে খাও না ভাই
Mateus. Rijkaard cuts it out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh no, that was never going to make it.
ভাই সালিবা কি কাজটা করলো
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can clear their lines. Dembele! Oh, that is rather wayward.
এখন না তাহলে হাফের পর খেলাচ্ছি
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. Adriano, and he's kept it out. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did
আচ্ছা
well
ভাই
there,
আপনি আমার
honest
সাথে
run,
খেলছেন
enough to
বুঝতে পারছি
ensure he
এতবার
didn't
বলার
stray
কি আছে
offside. The taker has to look for options because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? And the shots, can he finish? And
Like,
again, he is at his
এটাও বলে
elastic
গোল হয়নি
best.
Adriano really can't believe it, foiled by the keeper again.
This is their second corner of the game. Cleared away. Las Vegas Lights have the chance to go the other way.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time.
ইসমান ভাই বলেন
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't
Insensitive,
been for
আসলেই
the lack of trying. So there was the first
And a
half.
quick reminder
Well, it was
today
great to see
please
them
take
try
all
to
the
turn their
dustbins
possession
located
and
by the
chances
entrance
into a
gates.
goal.
Thank you
They
very
definitely
much.
wanted
Show
one
your
final break, and
photo.
okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if
আমি তো
they can
বললাম
continue in the same manner.
কেউ
So it's
কেউ
simmered along
যদি
nicely for 45 minutes,
নিজেরে
but still
বড়
no
করার
goals.
জন্য
It is
আরেকজনকে
0-0
ছোট করে
at half-time.
আমি বলবো না যে ইনার কথা বলবো না কখনোই কখনোই তার ভিতরে ওই ম্যাচুরিটি আসেনি বা তার মধ্যে এই সেন্সটা নাই যে আর কখনোই যারা ভালো প্লেয়ার কখনোই দেখবেন না ওরা বলবে যে আমি ভালো আর তুমি বট তুমি নুব এগুলা বলে কারা
So into the second
হাপি
half.
টাইপ মানুষজন বেশি বলে আর হচ্ছে যারা খেলা পারে না খেলতে পারলেও নিজের কোনো মানে গড ভাবে এরকম একটা ব্যাপার হ্যাঁ ভাব থাকে ওদের তো ওগুলো তো মানুষের মধ্যে আমি ধরি না ওর প্লেয়ার
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Looks a good one.
Number 22.
Mateus plays the game a step ahead of
ভাই তুই
almost
খেলতে
anyone.
পারিস তুই একজন আর একটা প্লেয়ার আরেকটা প্লেয়ারকে অপমান করবে ছোট করবে
Now it's Pato.
ওইটা কখনো খেলার ইয়ে হইতে পারে না
Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now there's a fine ball, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Corner number 3 coming up. And that should get the job done.
জীবনেও
Oh, this is a great chance!
হচ্ছে কোনো যারা বড় বড় খেলোয়াড় জীবনে দেখছেন এরকম বলতে
That was fabulous.
আমি
The
অনেক
most
ভালো খেলি
adept of
অহংকার ওই
touches,
ভিতরে
the
মানুষের
smoothest
খেলতে
of
পারে হ্যাঁ
finishes.
ভালো বাট
Yeah, the
অহংকার
right
জিনিসটা
touch in
কখনোই
moments
ভালো না
like that is key to what
হ্যাঁ
follows.
এটা নিয়ে প্রাইড
Oh,
করতে নাই
very
আরেকজনকে
neat
ছোট
timing.
করতে নাই কখনোই না
Barcelona are
আমি
in
আমার
front
করার
now.
জন্য
The
বলিনি
game's
মানে
only got
নর্মালি আমি বলছি কেউ কাউকে
Talk about
কখনো
the
এভাবে
terrific
ছোট
start
করবেন
to
না
the
এটা
second
ঠিক না
half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
Can he get on the end of this? Tato!
হাই কাল
That
মারছিলাম।
was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
So their fourth corner of the game. Mateus clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is a little undercooked. This might spell danger. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Van der Ven did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Somewhat off target. And here's Stojkovic. Lovely, now then. Shapes to shoot! Now that wasn't a bad hit by any means.
Well, that was the one I actually thought he was going to produce. It's a good effort keeping it down like that.
আরে প্যারাই ছিল কাউকে গালি দিয়ে ওই তুমি আমি ইসমাইল ভাই আপনাকে একটা কথা বলি, কাউকে যদি আপনি গালি দেন তাহলে তার মধ্যে আর আপনার মধ্যে পার্থক্য কি থাকলো সবসময় মনে রাখবেন। সমস্যা নাই কিছু, আমি বলি আপনি যদি গালার না ওই পাল্টা কি করবে আপনাকে হচ্ছে আবার গালাবে, তো গালের পরিবর্তে গাল দিয়া কখনোই সেটা লজিক্যালি না, এমন কথা বলবেন তাহলে বুঝবে যে না আবার বা থামে যাবে কিছু একটা, বাট গালের পরিবর্তে তাহলে ওর আর আপনার মধ্যে পার্থক্য থাকবে না, তো বুঝছেন না?
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
অফসাইড
They
বলে
just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
আমি আয়া গেছি ও আসে ও আমি আছে গেছি, কি এটা কি কোনো গান নাকি?
And it's Koundé.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It's Tato! And that's in. And there's the goal they
আমি তো বললাম যে
And that is a
যারা
goal
নিজেদের
worthy of
বলে যে
universal
আমি
appreciation.
হয়
Even the
অনেক
opposing
ভালো
fans
খেলে
have
বুঝছি,
to
বাট ওই
recognise the quality
প্রাইড
there.
দেখায় এখনো
What
না
a hit, Peter,
এইখানে
and there was
খেলা।
nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Barcelona have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Tchouaméni promptly
Offside?
onto that, and that is that.
থ্যাংক ইউ ভাইয়া আশিক দা
Referee looks at his watch and
Lollipop.
blows his whistle.
কি সব নাম
Barcelona can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. Certainly more results driven as they went about their business in an efficient manner.
I'm afraid to tell
Taka
you that we're
claiming the man of the
expecting
match
traffic to be
award,
heavy
and
after the
there is
final whistle
very
today.
little room for argument.
গো ওকে কোড দিয়ে ওখান থেকে ইয়ে করতে গেলে আবার সবাই বকবে না। প্রবেগে যারা খেলে অনেক আছে এরকম। কি অনেক আছে একটু বেচ্ছেদ করতে হবে। হ্যাঁ, ফ্রেন্ডলি ম্যাচ হবে। নেস্তাকে ডিফেন্সিভ দিয়ে দেন তাহলে। ওকে। ও সরি, ডিভিশনে যাচ্ছে কেন? ভাই আমার আঙ্গুল ব্যথা হয়ে গেছে, আর না, এই লাস্ট ম্যাচ। হ্যাঁ, ভালো খারাপের কি আছে ভাই, উঠছেন তো অনেক ভালো। লাস্ট ম্যাচ, লাস্ট। হ্যাঁ, কালেকটিভ স্ট্রেংথ আসলে ম্যাটার করে না, পরে হচ্ছে আপনার আপনার খেলার ধরন, সেটার উপর ডিপেন্ড করে। অনেকে দেখবেন ডিভিশনে ওয়ানে আসে, ওয়ানে আসার পরও অনেক মানে কালেকটিভ স্ট্রেংথ এই 3000, 3100, 40, 50, 3200, 3300 সাথে পড়ার পরে উইন হয়ে যায়, বুঝছেন? এটা কোনো ব্যাপার না, করছেন ভালো। চিরাই খান। প্রবেগে খেললে আজকে আমিও একটা ভাইব দিতে পারতাম, আচ্ছা। রিমুভ করে দিলেন নাকি ভয়ে? কি রিমুভ করে দিব? কি রিমুভ করে দিব ভাইয়া, বলেন শুনি। অ্যাটেনশন চাচ্ছ জিহাদ?
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The
মনে
skies
কি
are
হলো
clear,
তোর,
the
জয় তোমার?
noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We're up and running then.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
এই বলটা
Absolutely.
কেন জানি প্রপারলি দিতে
Marvelous
পারছে না।
tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Lovely. Now it's Adriano! And he's gone looking for safety. Seedorf. Now it's Eto. And it's Saviola. Bops him off it and wins back the ball.
আরে না রে, অত দূর দিতে চাই, পেপ গার্দিওলা পর্যন্তই দিতে
Looking
চাইছিলাম।
for options for movement. Always goal side. Great shot!
আরে না
Goal!
ভাই, কি
Italy!
হইলো এখানে?
And Italy score first. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shot could be on.
খেলাই দিছে এখানে হয়।
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And this is Adriano.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Leicester kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Very nearly half an hour gone here. And here's Eto. Pinches it off him.
Eto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Guardiola is always looking to break lines. He can run onto that, thinks about the shot, and the shot! Oh, good finish! Again, in a trice, and they are
ম্যাচটা শেষ করি
soaring!
তারপরে দেখছি
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way.
নিগর থেকে ওই ইয়েই ভালো খেলছিল
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Real chance! And it's in! A goal at a really telling moment. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a...
Can he finish?
এর একটা কথা
He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Italy go up by 2 and are looking good.
That has the feeling of a breath of...
Chance for a shot!
ভাই এই এখন গিয়ে দিস না
And he
তাও
was
ভালো
there to get a vital
কর্নারটা
touch.
দে কর্নার কেন দিবি
Adriano
না
really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Well, that just about sorts out the first
বুঝতে
45
পারছি।
minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Security staff for each block.
পরে নামে
Please report to the staff room immediately.
The second period is on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Zanetti. Guardiola. Good ball, good take. Picked out brilliant. Adriano!
আইজি কেন অন্য কিছু
He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You
কোড
can't ask
দিয়ে
for
না
much
এখানে
more
কোড
than
দিয়ে
that.
না
Barcelona have their second corner now.
বাই ইগো দিয়ে কর্নার না আচ্ছা স্কোরে আপু এতে ইউ লস্ট এগুলো কথা ছি ম্যাচ শো করে না খালি নিউজ শো করে কেন আমি তো ওখানেই খেলা দেখি ভাইয়া হ্যাঁ ড্রাগন ভালোই খেলে আচ্ছা, হুট করে মাইক্রোফোন কেমনে অফ হয়ে যায়? কিবোর্ডে প্রেস করলে কি কোনোভাবে মিউটের অপশন আছে নাকি? 1 মিনিট। আচ্ছা, আমি তো কিছুই করি না, আমি এতক্ষণ ধরে কথা বলছিলাম তো। আর কি তো কোথাও অন করা নাই। স্ক্রিন ইনপুট এম। আচ্ছা ভাই, তুই হাট আগে, তুইও হাট। এই জন্য আমি কিবোর্ডে টাইপিং করলে মিউট হয়ে যায়, সাউন্ড দরকার নাই শর্টকাটের। আবার যাও, তুমিও যাও তাই। ওকে, আই থিঙ্ক এখন আর কিবোর্ডে করলে হবে না। আচ্ছা, আমার কথা শোনা যায় না? আমি এত সুন্দর ওয়েন এগুলো নিয়ে বললাম। ছি 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 বেননি ছি। ভ্যান্ডার স্যারে কারোর সাথে কম্পেয়ার করব না। ও আমি চারজন চারজন প্লেয়ারে এক লিস্টে রাখবো, ঠিক আছে? ভ্যান্ডার স্যার, ভুবন,
So
চেক,
welcome one
পিটার
and all
স্মাইকেল।
to a picturesque
বাট
evening
আমি
here.
এখন যে
A
চেক
day
নিয়ে
night,
খেলছি,
all the
টু বি
ingredients for a
অনেস্ট, অনেক
showcase
ভালো।
game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter
আমার
Drury,
কথা
and
আমার
it's my
কাছে
chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Becky
নারুটো।
beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action.
Peter, I don't envy that defence in
রাইকার্ড
having to
ভন্ডামি না
face
করলে হয়
Javier
না।
Saviola. His nickname of Rabbit says a lot. Fast and elusive, and pretty good at finding holes.
Yeah, smart in the box.
Difficult to handle.
And he was alert to it. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Eto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Saviola. Adriano is onto it in a flash. And that's been won straight back. Eto. Hazard. Great ball, and he's in here. No messing about.
ভাই,
Just
এটো
bludgeoned away.
মুখটা এটা
Looking
করে
to
দিল
play
আমার।
him in. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Eto. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shots!
হোয়াট এ সেভ চেক।
Now who's going to be first to this? And we
যা
have our
চেক,
very
এটা
first
সেভ
goal.
দিল। Maybe this is the last match. Tonjep.
Right card! Went with his head,
অনেকক্ষণ
but
হয়েছে
couldn't
লাইভে
steer
আসছি
it in.
প্রথমত, তারপরে হাত ব্যথা করে, অনেকক্ষণ খেলছি না।
Now it's Saviola, and this is Eto, and he's got the beating of his... It's Eto! Oh, it's hit the post! Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Adriano. Seedorf. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they could break here. Nesta gets across to intercept that. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Saviola. And this is Eto. Now he's running away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking for options for movement. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, super ball! Chouameni. And it's Eto. Guardiola. Eto looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, and he was quick to react. And for the
I
first half,
think শেষ
that
ভাইয়া
is that.
অনেক বাজে বুঝছেন
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
From today's match is now on
Where do you
sale
think
in
we're
the
up to
stadium
after
hall.
45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they
Oদের
haven't
পরে
been
change
good enough
করছে।
to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Adriano.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Coming on the field.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Number 5.
So the first half brought no goals.
আরে রে 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 ভাই এগুলা কোনো কথা একদমই না
Nedved. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Schlotterbeck gets over and intercepts. Pato. That is good alertness. Pirlo. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he
Hey,
just is concentrating on
defense
the
ছিল
shape
এরা?
here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Nedved. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And now they can clear their lines. And it's Guardiola. Might be danger here. That's put paid to the danger. Now it's Saviola. And he's worked it through. Now he's off and running. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game.
Italy have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Schlotterbeck. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Nicely weighted ball. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Aimed beyond the defence. Now, can they get him away?
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on it.
Can he finish? He licks the roof! Mass euphoria! Ecstasy! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
এবার আমি আচ্ছা কথা হচ্ছে কি 105-এর কার্ডের একটা সেভও মিস করে না তাহলে বলতে যাচ্ছেন যার কাছে 105 আছে সে কখনো হারেনি
So we have movement on both benches. Barcelona now on the verge of victory, save for a few potentially hectic final moments.
Well, what an end to the game, Peter. But now comes the overwhelming question. How long is there left, including stoppages?
There will be 1 minute added time.
Guardiola. 1 minute to add according to the board. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
And if you
Taka
do have a
picking
chance
up the
today,
man of the
please
match
take some
award,
time out to
and
give your
no
support
surprise
to our
there.
Bell Stadium Fund.
ভালো আইডি ভাই আপনার 1 লাখ প্লেয়ার রেটিং দেখি ও রে আমি দেখিনি তাকাইনি আমি বার হয়ে গেছি তার আগে আমি সরি আচ্ছা আচ্ছা, আপনার আম্মুর মতন। ভালো, সমস্যা কি? সরি সরি, আমার মনে নাই স্যান ভাই, সত্যি কথা মনে নাই। আচ্ছা যাই হোক, আবার কালকে আসবো নি। অনেকক্ষণ লাইভ করছে, হ্যাঁ ডেমন স্লেয়ার দেখছে এখন, দেখো দেখো, 3 ঘন্টা 15 মিনিট, লাইক সিরিয়াসলি। ওকে, সবাই ভালো থাকেন, সুস্থ থাকেন, আল্লাহ হাফেজ, টাটা। ভালো খেললো না নিকো এই ম্যাচ? হ্যাঁ ভালো খেলছে, ভালো করে খেলাইলে ভালোই খেলে। টাটা টাটা, টিং টিং টাটা।